Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Essie Push Play collection for summer 2023. There are 6 polishes here altogether. They are available on Amazon. As far as I know, Amazon is the only place that has them, so I will link Amazon down below. But eventually they're going to be available at beyondpolish.com, and I'm going to switch that link out and add my coupon code to the description box because Beyond Polish will give you better prices and better shipping. Right now, Amazon is just the only place that I know of to get them, and Amazon is where I personally got mine. But like I said, when they're available at Beyond Polish, I am going to switch that link out. And regardless of the fact that I do have an affiliate code with Beyond Polish, I would recommend shopping polish from them over Amazon anyway, because Amazon just chucks all your bottles together in a box and it's a nightmare. So 6 polishes here all together, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called In My Sandbox, and Essie describes this as a milky off-white with pink undertones. This formula got me really excited for the rest of the collection, even though I think it's arguably the worst one in the collection. It's still very good, I just think it's probably the worst one. It was just a little bit uneven and a little bit streaky on that first coat, but the formula felt very, very good. It leveled out pretty well as it dried. It was very opaque and did cover completely for me in 2 coats. So that is 2 coats of In My Sandbox. The next polish is called Sunshine Be Mine, and this is described as a bright, sunny yellow with white undertones. This is so good. It looks so much brighter on the nail than it did in the bottle. The coverage and the evenness is so good for a yellow. The formula is that really nice, buttery, creamy formula that we know Essie can do. They don't always do it, but they can do it because it's right here. It levels itself out beautifully and was completely opaque for me in 2 coats, and like a solid 2 coats. So that is 2 coats of Sunshine Be Mine. The next polish is called Grass Never Greener, and this is described as a vibrant grassy green with blue undertones. This is also so good. Like, the color spread of this collection, maybe not everybody's favorite because it all is pretty basic, but the formulas are so good. Again, super smooth, really easy to apply, levels itself out really nicely, very opaque, like almost opaque in 1 coat. This covered easily for me in 2 coats. It did dry just a little bit darker than it was when it was wet. Also, I did not have this on for very long, just the length of this clip really, and once I took it off I had a little green tinge to my nails, so I do think this has potential to be a stainer. If you're going to wear it for any significant amount of time, I would definitely try to double up on the base coat. So that is 2 coats of Grass Never Greener. The next polish is called Start Signs Only, and this is described as a saturated coral red with orange undertones. Amazing formula, great coverage, very even. I really like this kind of like neon red, hot orange color. I had a little bit of nail line showing after that first coat, but that was covered up completely for me in the second coat. If you have longer nails, a wider nail line, or just more nail line in general, you might still be able to see that after 2 coats. It's hard for me to tell because my nails are so short, but it could happen. And this also dries just a little bit darker than it is when it's wet. So that is 2 coats of Start Signs Only. The next polish is called Push Play, and this is described as a rich cobalt blue with red undertones. Great formula, same smooth application as the rest of the collection. Good coverage, just a little bit more sheer than other polishes in the collection. It almost comes off like a really saturated jelly. This did cover easily for me in 2 coats, and is another one that I think dries just a little bit darker than it is when it's wet, but this is probably the least significant of all the ones that I've mentioned that on. So that is 2 coats of Push Play. And the last polish is called Climbing High, and this is described as a muted, chalky black with yellow undertones. Fantastic formula, decent coverage. I was actually expecting this to be a 1-coater because it is the darkest one of the collection and the other ones have all been so close, but it was a little bit more sheer. But despite all of that, it did still completely build up for me in 2 coats, and I like this kind of smoky gray. The promo pictures made this look very black, and I like this color a lot better. So that is 2 coats of Climbing High. So when I first heard of this collection, I knew that it was called Push Play, and I saw all the colors together, and the first thing that popped into my head is this Super Nintendo controller, and I really got excited because I really genuinely thought that that was what they were getting at and that this was kind of like loosely based on video games, and then I saw the names and realized that it's not. It's more likely those really bright plasticky like playground equipment kind of things, like the little playhouses. I think it's probably more likely, and I'm really disappointed because the first thing that I saw in my head, especially with this like dark smoky gray color, was that Super Nintendo controller, but that's not what it was. So overall, I think Sunshine Be Mine is going to be my favorite. This is, I mean, all the formulas in this collection were fantastic. Essie can do really good formulas when they want to. I don't know why they don't always do it. To be fair, most of the collections that I've dealt with this year have been this really good, really fantastic smooth formula, but I just wish that we could get 100% of our polishes from Essie to perform like these ones did. Sunshine Be Mine is my favorite because it's such a good yellow. You don't get yellows that perform like this very often. I'm very, very happy about this. Now, I mentioned in the Essie Spring Collection video that I did that I love the formula on that yellow, but I didn't like that it was kind of a dingy color, and most of the yellows that Essie has put out recently have had that little bit of like a dingy, dusty dirtiness to them. They're not like a really bright, pure yellow, I guess. And this is. It's not pastel, which is what I would like to have seen from the Spring Collection, but it is like the perfect bright sunshine yellow, so I really, really like this one. But I don't think you could go wrong with any color here because the formulas are all really, really good. So that is the Essie Push Play collection for summer 2023. Again, I got those from Amazon. I will link them down below from Amazon, but when they are available at Beyond Polish, I'm going to switch that link out because I have a coupon/affiliate code with Beyond Polish. The prices are going to be better in general, and the packaging and the shipping is going to be much more reliable for something like nail polish than Amazon can give you. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.